Hey guys, what's up? My name's Blake. Work with Harrison Heating and Air, Montgomery, Alabama. Well, technically I own it. I don't know what that means. I always tell people that if something goes wrong, I'm the one that goes to jail. When you tell people you own something, they think, oh, he gets all the money, but that has not been my experience. I hope that is what's happening for most of you out there, but I have been heavily invested into the company and into the technicians and just the future of the company, I guess. And it's doing really well. I mean, it's definitely a financial struggle emotionally. It's challenging mentally, physically. I mean, it's right up there with pretty complicated thing to do, I guess, but I enjoy it. I love it, being able to invest what God's given me into several other people, younger generations and stuff like that has just absolutely been rewarding, and just seeing what God does through their lives and everything else has been really neat. And being able to have a HVAC company and have a platform to be able to speak into the lives of the people around you has really been pretty awesome, and definitely challenging, but it does not go without its rewards. So I've been doing HVAC for about 25 years now. We've been pretty serious about growing our company for the last 6 years. We had about 6 years ago, we had one technician, like just me and another guy, and one truck. And now we've come a long way, and it has not been easy. And I don't know that it's going to get any easier, but I enjoy it. I've got a solid group of guys that I work with every day, fantastic people in the office, and I really just enjoy what we do. And I enjoy the people that I get to work with, and I think that makes a big difference. You can get a job anywhere doing anything, but finding the right group of people to work with, it's pretty incredible. So I made the guys start this little YouTube channel. We call it HVAC Boys. I thought it'd be pretty cool to see them running around. Our oldest employee besides me is 24, I think. He might be 25 now, but they're all the way from maybe 17 years old to 24. And so it's definitely a different dynamic, and it's been really good. A lot of people ask me about having the younger people that work here and stuff, but our industry has changed so much in the last 5 years. It's insane. I remember the first 20 years that I was in HVAC, everything was the same. Like it may have been a different shape, may have been a different color, might have been put in a different place, but it was the same type of component, still did the same thing. Contactors still turned on the outdoor unit. It was pretty basic. I mean, maybe not basic, but it was identical for 20 years. And it seems like the last 5 years, everything is changing. It's every single day I'm having to open up a manual and read and find out what this does and what that is. And honestly, it's a lot easier for the young guys to do that. You know, our customers say, I want somebody that's got more experience. I'm like, well, that air conditioner's 2 years old. Like, there is nobody that has experience. That doesn't exist anymore. Like, there's people that have been in the field, but what we're seeing now is so different. And the younger guys, all they've ever done is learn at this point. You know, they've been in school, they've just soaking in knowledge and everything. And now the old guys like me, it's a challenge. Just trying to reprogram my brain to learn everything is absolutely a nightmare. And I can do it. I just, I have to get in a quiet place and for everybody to leave me alone and let me read and figure out what's going on and what's supposed to be happening. But the technology in the HVAC industry has just gone berserk. I mean, it's really cool. It's really incredible. And we love it. Like, we love all the gadgets. We love all the tools that we get to use that connect to our iPad and iPhone and all that stuff. But as far as a person, it's so much easier for the young guys just to hop in there and figure out what's going on and learn it, because it's all brand new technology. And I get there's some arguments to be made for older technicians and everything else, and you're absolutely right. But in my experience, having the older guys that say they know everything and then they get out to the job and can't figure it out, that's incredibly frustrating. But when a young guy gets out there and he's having trouble figuring it out, that's just a normal day. Like, that makes sense to me. Like, that's what it's supposed to be. That's what's supposed to be happening. So it's a pretty cool deal. I don't know. It's been working out. It's definitely, like I said, has challenges and everything else, but I think ultimately it's going to be all right. And honestly, I don't even care. I love being able to solve problems for people and get that done. But as far as being able to, if the option is being able to teach and train and invest into somebody else's life, then I'll take that any day of the week. And you can invest in old people too, but you know, they say it's easier to build a boy than it is to mend a man. So that's definitely what we do here. And it's really neat seeing the guys that I've trained be able to train the next generation. It's funny, really. It's enjoyable. I love hearing them complain about what the younger guys are doing, because that's literally what I went through and what I experienced with them. So it's just full circle, seeing them whine and cry just the same way I'm doing right now, or the way I've done in the past with other people, I guess. So anyway, all that to say, that's who we are. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna try to get the guys to make more videos this week, this winter, whatever it is. We've been slammed. I hope everybody else has been too. This has been the busiest Christmas holiday season that we've ever had. I mean, just haven't really caught a break, and we're loving it. I mean, it has been fantastic. Just to have everybody coming in every day, not money-wise. I mean, honestly, the busier we are, the more money we spend, and it's just a vicious cycle. More money we make, the more money we've got to buy tools and everything else. I don't know where it all goes. I don't think I'm cut out for the business side of things. I'm definitely good with people, and I'm definitely good with fixing an air conditioner, but as far as finances, I don't know. It's not fun, that's for sure. So anyway, about to crawl up on this roof. It's pretty cold here, but there's no snow or anything. Like, I see some of y'all's videos, man, it is freezing where y'all are, and I could not do it. I'm loving the Alabama weather. I think today it's like 40 degrees right now with a high of 55, so definitely nothing to complain about. I got the dogs riding with me. I don't know if you can see them back there, but they're ready to roll. That's it. I guess I'm gonna crawl up here and get this knocked out. All right, got a little uniform shop here. Had a bunch of scrubs. I didn't know Carhartt made scrubs. That's pretty cool. Sometimes I'd like to name our company AC Doctor, just so we can walk in the house with the scrubs on, and then like maybe a stethoscope or whatever it's called. It'd be pretty cool. They got 2 units. The back one's not working, where their sewing machines are and all of that. And they just told me that yesterday some lady got robbed at gunpoint. She was unloading stuff out of her trunk, and this black SUV pulled up and put a gun to her head and took her purse and a couple other things out of her car. So we gotta watch out. I got the puppies on lock. And then, you know, it's Montgomery, so stay strapped or get capped. That's a pretty normal thing around here. I think even some of our guys have tool bags that are designed around where they can put their pistol, which seems crazy, but it makes really good sense. We're about to hop up here on this roof. Maybe let the dogs out for a minute. They can play around. He's a Kane wanna go play. I wanna see if you can get some homeless people. We actually had to do $36,000 worth of outdoor coils on these bad boys. I'll show you when we get up there in a minute. Somebody set up a ladder and jumped up there on the roof and stripped like 6 or 7 Linux units. They're all exactly the same, so I had to order a whole bunch of Linux crap. It's pretty wild. It was a lot of money. This is super annoying carrying the camera around all day. Mad props to the guys that like set the camera up and then do their ladder and then move the camera to do the ladder and then get up here. It's so much work. Even editing all this footage is a nightmare. We just went to Mexico in November, and it took me like 6 weeks to get that footage edited and posted online. And it's still not perfect. It's not what I want it to be, but I guess nothing ever is. But anyway, had no heat call. Looks like we're not messing with the heat pump, so I'll have to check it out. Find these heat strips over here somewhere. This is one of the units that we had to replace the coil on, I think. That one, this one, that one, and 3 or 4 of those over there too. It's pretty crazy. Got the heat strips pulled apart, contactors pulled in. Have to check this thing out. Probably one of those fuses busted or blown. We'll see what's up. So, didn't do anything, just took the door off, contactor was pulled in, pulling 30 amps, doing what it's supposed to. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit, check it out, see what happens. 10:22. Give it a few minutes, make sure it does what it's supposed to. While I'm up here, I'm gonna look at all these other units, see if there's anything going on with them. All right, so that's the front of the store, and that's the back of the store. And the unit in the front of the store, or not the unit, but the front of the store up here is nice and warm. And then the area back here is cold. But for some reason, the unit that is physically over the back of the store actually heats and cools the front area. So I've been working on the wrong unit for a minute now, which is crazy. My guys do that all the time, and so do I. Like, it's a super easy mistake to make. I tell my guys confidence is key, overconfidence is a killer. So I called down into the store, asked them to turn on the other unit because I noticed the one for the front up there was not working, but the one for the front is actually the one for the back, which makes no sense at all. But when you're working on something and it doesn't make sense, then you got to do stuff that doesn't make sense. So here we are. We're about to start over and try again on this unit here. Thankfully, I decided to walk around and check all these other ones to see if they were working right or not working right. I almost left. I thought it was working fine, so I was about to get out of here. That would have been a mistake. So let's try again. Got a little smoke detector over here. Looks like they've done some construction. It's so dusty. That's crazy. Obviously they didn't turn the unit off. It's like sheetrock mud. This is beyond gross. We're gonna have to do a
full cleaning of this bad boy. Let's see if that, yeah, it's not terrible, but not great. Let's see what kind of power we got on this bad boy. Everything checks out on the thermostat. Nope, not the thermostat. The whatever this is, smoke detector. Super dirty, but looks like our problem is going to be down there with the thermostat. Maybe I should have checked that before it came up here. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you do. I wanted to pull the thermostat off the wall, but it's in a lockbox. Not easy to get to. I might have to take the lockbox off the wall just to be able to take the cover off of it. But that's all right. We'll check it out. I love these little Pro ones. They get the little tabs on. You can print your company logo right on there. And the 721s are programmable. You can change the settings. They're not a programmable thermostat, but you can swap it to work not a heat pump. And then also fan can be controlled electric or gas. Got all that right. Get out of that setting, you just pop right there. That's awesome. I just learned that like a month ago. I had no idea you could take a heat pump thermostat from ProRun and use it for a gas furnace or straight electric heat without having to put it on emergency heat. Like, this is in heat mode. You can turn off the thing as long as you got W1, W2 jumped out. You can do emergency heat or heat. It'll work the exact same way. It's pretty awesome. Love these things. No power at the thermostat. I had power up here earlier, but when I went up there a while ago, I didn't have my voltmeter. So now got my voltmeter, heading back up the ladder. I'm a very lazy person, so this is killing me. Out of shape. I'm kind of an office guy now, so this running up and down ladders, I'm gonna have to go to Dairy Queen after this, get me a treat or something. This is crazy. Morik, that's my boy right there. Big time graffiti artist over here in Montgomery. We like to follow his work. A rising star in this area. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know who that is. I probably didn't even say that right. But anyway, thermostat was all jacked up. I think I got it fixed. Just swapped it out real quick. Put a new thermostat on there. It was full of sheetrock dust. Looked like they had recently built some dressing rooms and got stuff all over the place. And what do you know? Still not working. I suck at this. So I have power up here on the thermostat going downstairs, but I don't have power at the thermostat. So either there's another smoke detector in the ductwork, or I've got the wrong thermostat, or who knows. But we're gonna figure it out. We got this. Just a few more hours. It'll be lunchtime. Everything will be okay. It's gonna be okay. We got this. The boys hanging in there. Yeah, ready to go get lunches? Not yet. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been working on the wrong unit the whole time. I did find the bad thermostat, so either way that was bad. But I've been running up and down this ladder
trying to figure out what's going on. But I'm supposed to be working on those units over there. So earlier, earlier I said this was backwards, blah, 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 blah. All of that was wrong. No, not even close. I think I'm gonna delete all of this because this is pretty brutal, embarrassing. So now, been doing this for like an hour, and now for the first time in an hour, I'm gonna go put my hands on the unit that I was supposed to be working on this entire time. I might quit after this. Just do a early lunch. Oh, here we go. So this is the equipment I'm supposed to be messing with here. That one's on and running. And then this guy, I am almost sure, is the unit that we are supposed to be working on. I wonder if they want their little Starlink thing put back up. Nope, it's cut. That cable doesn't go anywhere. Oh well. So here we are again. Now, I'm gonna start over. See you never. It took me 1 hour and 30 minutes to find the fuse. That's embarrassing. That is that's awful. I don't even know what to say. I mean, dude, that's just bad business there. Hour and a half right here. Found a fuse on the truck. Looks pretty brutal. Things as old as I am. But I left my voltmeter on the roof, so I couldn't check it, see if it was any good. So now I'm gonna run up here, see if it works. Then I'll put it in, see if we can find out what's going on. Y'all should follow other people on YouTube, definitely not me. I'll show you what not to do, or how to suck at it. But that's all right. Every day, it's just another problem. Getting pretty used to it at this point. We had some bad thunderstorms and whatnot that come through here last week. Hopefully that's what caused our little problem there, but let me check it out, see what it's doing. Wait till my guys find out. I spent all day on the roof replacing a fuse and a thermostat. I don't know what thermostat that was, but either way, it needed to go. I even came up here and put the common wire on it so that they wouldn't have to use batteries. How to save us a call back later, however long it takes for a battery to die on one of those things. But either way, hour and a half and we are done. Time to get out of here. All right, let it run for a little bit. Everything seems to be checking out, pulling the right amount of amps. Not too bad. Hopefully the storm surged something out. Who knows? We may be back in a day or so. Not too worried about it. We're over here pretty much every week. I'll just get one of the guys to check on it next time they're over here. Now that I've looked at almost every unit myself. But that's just how it goes sometimes. Can't beat yourself up about it. Too bad anyway. But either way, we stuck with it and got it knocked out, didn't we, puppy? Did we get knocked out? We got finished. Yeah, we got finished. About to pull up at the next job. Got a water heater that we're gonna look at for a little church here in town. You can check it out, give them a price real quick. Then I gotta pick up a check, grab lunch, maybe run to Bass Pro Shop. I got some gift cards for Christmas. I'm on a budget now though. I'm trying to only spend $100 a week on like me stuff. So that's gonna be tough. I'm already in trouble. I bought some Carhartt scrubs from the uniform place. I'll just add that onto their bill, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do there, but that was probably a impulse purchase. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I'm gonna look really cool working around the warehouse and stuff like that. So but that's it. The day in the life of a boss, I guess. Just running around town, knocking things out left and right, except for that one job that took way too long to replace a fuse. Hopefully that doesn't happen again today, but you live and you learn. Just knocked out Bass Pro Shop. Got a little shirt type thing, hoodie, whatever it is. About to go check one more. Got a call back. Some of the guys went over there the other day and everything was pretty melted. Like the wires and everything inside of a ream unit. So I'm gonna check that out real quick, see what's going on, and then that'll be it for the day. I'll catch up with you in a minute. All right, well that's it. I got in there, the blower motor wasn't running right. Customer was right there with me the whole time, so I didn't break out the camera. And I think that when the guys went, the motor was running. I turned it on, it came on kind of slow, and then it wasn't running full speed. And then I messed around with it for a little bit, turned the system back on after I repaired some wires, and the fan motor didn't come on at all. Kind of gave it a little shove and it came on. Capacitor was good. We're gonna get them on the schedule, swap that thing out. It's about 19 years old, but they've spent a ton of money on the house, so they want a little break. But that's it. That's a day in the life of a HVAC boss.